Greetings, grade 7 scholars. I hope you are doing well. Today was the first day in the school, that is on 18th February 2021, and this video is specially recorded for those students who for some reason could not attend the class. So, I will be taking you through the topics that were discussed in the class today so that you also do not miss anything. Okay, so let's quickly begin. So, in the class, I have continued with the chapter 8th chapter which we were discussing in the Zoom class previously. So a couple of topics were remaining, so we have discussed about those topics and we have tried to finish off the chapter. Only one more topic is remaining in the chapter, rest all the topics have been covered. So in this video we will go through all those topics. So we will be discussing 8.5 thunderstorms and cyclones in this video. So if you are watching this video, I request you to pause this video right now, go take your textbook and then come sit and watch. Okay, so it's easier for you to understand, right? So in the class today, what we have discussed basically is what is a thunderstorm, what is a cyclone, what is the difference between two, why is some places में cyclones कहते हैं, some places में it is called typhoons, how is it different, is it the same thing? In an event of a cyclone or a thunderstorm, what you must do to ensure your safety, what are the measures, safety measures the government is taking in the event of a cyclone, what should you do? All these topics were discussed in the class today. Okay, so let us quickly see what a thunderstorm is. Okay, so thunderstorms is basically formed in hot and humid climate जहाँ पे होता है, like country like ours, India is a hot and humid country. So in places like these, thunderstorms and cyclones are more prone to happen. Okay, now tell me, why do you think it is more prone? Like countries like India or Japan, ऐसे countries में it's more probable that a thunderstorm or cyclone might come. Why do you think it is so? Have you noticed that before it is about to rain, बहुत ज़्यादा बिजली and all खनकता है? Have you noticed that? That is basically a thunderstorm. Okay, so how does it happen? What is it? Now let us imagine कि it's a very sunny afternoon. Say in a city of Cherrapunji or in Assam. You're in Assam and it's a sunny afternoon. So in afternoon, you know that the land gets heated faster. So the air in the land, it will become warm and it will rise up. That is the tendency of the air, right? Now as the air moves above, it becomes colder and colder because ऊंचाई पे it's ठंडा. So it will become cold and then it will condense into water vapor and then it will fall. Okay? Now when water falls, the temperature decreases, right? So it becomes thanda again, right? So there is a sudden change in rise and drop in the temperature, and also air also is hot air on the land that goes above and the thanda water droplets that falls down. This is happening simultaneously at a very fast rate. Whenever such incidents happen simultaneously, बहुत ही जल्दी, at that time, the upward movement of rising hot air and the downward movement of falling water droplets, when these two things happen simultaneously, the water molecules and air molecules, they rub against each other in the atmosphere. That is when we hear thunderstorm. I hope it is clear. Okay, the upward movement of hot air and downward movement of water droplets, these molecules rub against each other, and that is how we hear the sound of a thunderstorm. Bijli khanakna hai, we say that, right? In higher classes you are going to learn about this in detail. As of now you have to remember this much only. Okay, now the very aggravated version of a thunderstorm is actually called a cyclone. ठीक है, a thunderstorm जो होता है is actually basically difference in air pressure. ठीक है, जमीन पे जो गर्म air है, it is of high pressure, right? And then it moves ऊपर की ओर and then it becomes low pressure हो जाता है because तेज हवा ऊपर होता है, वो हवा becomes colder very fast. Right, so there is a difference in high pressure air that is in the land near the land, and low pressure air which is above the land, the land, it is very far away from the land. And when a chain of events happen, when there is a sudden fall of pressure and fast air moving, okay, that situation पे a cyclone is formed. Okay, that is a thunderstorm के लिए जो conditions necessary है ना, those conditions जब होता है, that is hot air moving above and cold water droplets falling down, there is a sudden change in the pressure. That is, low pressure area top में form होता है and high pressure area on the earth. So there is a sudden change in the pressure that leads to the formation of a cyclone. Cyclone is nothing but high speed air rotating. Okay, it can happen in land, it can happen in water, anywhere. Okay, and you must know that a cyclone could be like hundreds of kilometers wide, but the center of a cyclone is called eye of a cyclone, and it's very calm. The center of a cyclone is called the eye of a cyclone, and it is a very calm place. वहाँ पे बिल्कुल हवा नहीं चलती है. So wherever there is low speed air, that means the pressure is high, right? So if when you might have noticed that when you are climbing a mountain, okay, you feel that the pressure drops. Okay, so when you are climbing on the mountain, the pressure drops. But how is the air flowing on the mountain? It's very fast, right? So that is the reason why the structure of a cyclone is also ऊपर बहुत बड़ा होता है, नीचे आते 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 it becomes small. Why? Because ऊपर तेज हवा is flowing because of the low pressure, and नीचे आते आते pressure बढ़ जाता है, so the air is not moving so fast. That's why the conical shape of a cyclone. ठीक है? And what are you supposed to do in event of a thunderstorm? पहले हम बिजली की बात कर लेते. So now you are standing on a playground. ठीक है, वहाँ पे एक बिजली का खंबा है, there is a tree, all of it is there, and अचानक ही thunderstorm हुआ, बारिश हुआ. What are you supposed to do? You are supposed to protect yourself. You must not stand under an isolated tree. You are not, if you are in a swimming pool, अगर पानी के खड्डे के पास हो तो you have to stay away from there. Okay, and you also, if you are on a playground, you have to sit, cover your ears and protect your head, and you just sit and wait for the thunderstorm to pass. These are all the necessary things that you must remember in the case of a thunderstorm. ठीक है? And if at all in an event of a cyclone आप अगर फंस गए हो तो what are you supposed to do? The meteorological department actually gives you warnings in prior. For example, Surat एक ऐसी जगह है जहाँ पे a lot of cyclones doesn't happen. But for example, if you are in Assam, which is more prone to cyclones, meteorological department is very alert. So if the government is giving you some warning to stay indoors, you must stay indoors. ठीक है? अगर तूफान आने के chances हैं तो you must listen to them. Right? You must be at home. You must be away from the windows and doors. You must close all. For example, if in your place, you must stay in a place where there is least doors and windows. Okay, all these things, it is given in a blue box in your textbook in page number 87. I wish you read these two boxes as well. Okay, so you will understand everything. What are the destructions caused by a cyclone? As you know that if there is a cyclone destroys almost everything. It will destroy the land, the farmers का खेत it will destroy, all the telecommunication systems get destroyed, it destroys the building. Okay, so you can read those topics. It's very easy. If you have any doubt, we will make some arrangements to connect. Okay, so this is all about whatever there is there discussed in the chapter. So from the next class, I will be sending you revision notes. While with this video, I will be sending you a PDF explaining in short all the topics that are there. However, this chapter is not included in the text final exam. I will be sending you a chart paper describing the comparison between winds, cyclones and storms. Okay, that is the only thing that will be asked in the chapter. So other than that, I wish you revise all other chapters very well, and we will see you in the next video. Okay, have a happy learning experience.